Geminis, how are you? How are you doing? How's it going with this quarantine? Super excited to be here and do your reading. A few things, I'm brand new to YouTube, so I appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing. If the messages don't resonate with you, that's totally cool. There's tons of great readers out there, but definitely come back next month and see if they will. So Gemini, whew, I feel like I gotta stop myself. I feel like I'm getting anxiety. You guys anxious? And I feel distracted, like my mind's just like, woo, 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 woo. Okay. So we're gonna do Gemini singles first. Oh. Gemini singles. This energy is like, it kind of makes me feel like, can you see that? I don't know, I feel shaky and like, what do I do? 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 How can I calm my mind? Not sleeping, like there's so much. Whew. Thoughts. I feel overwhelmed. Okay, Gemini singles, what's going on for you in love in April? What's going on for you for April 2020? Whew. The Prince of Swords. Okay, someone's talking. Well, you are the communicators, aren't you? Someone's talking. Are they gonna just talk the talk? Or are they gonna walk the walk? Let's find out. The star. Could be dealing with an Aquarian. I'm biased because I'm an Aqua. Star. So yeah, communication right out of the gate for April. We're just overthinking a lot. I do see some sort of swift communication with an Aquarian person. It doesn't have to be, but it could also be communication from someone that has healed themselves, okay? Or it could be communication from you who has healed yourself. Like I think you're like trying to work on yourself right now, but it's hard for you to get a hold of your thoughts because they're all over the place, because you're isolated right now because of the quarantine. I feel like I'm getting this energy from a lot of people, so no worries. I just think that you are trying, but it's very hard. It's very hard to not be affected by all the different energy and thoughts and emotions going on right now. And even if you are removed from that, it's like it's messing with your energy. It's making you like anxious. Like you want to go for a run around the block 50 times, or take your dog for its 7th walk, or you're constantly like checking your newsfeed over and over and over. If you're curious about someone, you're watching them. Okay. Yeah, like I think you're just trying to keep busy, but even though you're keeping busy, it's just not busy enough for you. It's like you're finding all these little things to do, like spring cleaning, and then you spring clean 5 other times. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I got the 2 of Pentacles, so I just feel like there's a lot going on for you because of you. You're creating the stuff that's going on in your life right now. Maybe, you know, to stay distracted, to remain calm. Maybe you just need a lot of distractions right now. Your energy is definitely like stressed, maybe wary. The 10 of Swords, yeah. So you could have recently gone through a breakup. It doesn't have to be a breakup. Or the 10 of Swords can be about like all those negative thoughts just piling up. So that's what I was saying from the beginning, is I feel like you're just overthinking, an overload, and maybe like in your process of thinking, as you are great thinkers, you're spiraling into negativity, and it's just like overwhelming your mind because you don't want to be negative, but there's just so many things going on right now in your mind. And if there's something that hurt you recently or some sort of end, then that's like on your mind. Yeah, the Hierophant. So you recently went through a lesson. And this is, you know, this is a love reading. So either you really want communication from someone, or they want it for you, or communication is going to come in, because this is just like something's got to give. But remember that tarot doesn't necessarily mean actions. It could be internal. So this is what's going on in your person's mind. Even if you are single, I do feel like there's someone here causing this for you, because this is a love reading, right? So maybe you weren't single before. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I think you really want to speak your truth, or someone does, and they very well may in April, but it feels kind of emotionless and kind of like a power game, or like a mental game, like who can sound better, who can be smarter, who's more right than the other. This isn't the X reading, this is the singles, but I do feel like I'm picking up on an older energy, or it could be someone that comes into your life. We don't want that though. All right, let's ask. Love for Gemini in April. I do feel like if there is anything here, yeah, if there is anything here, then you're not seeing it because you're too much in your mind right now. You're just not ready. You're not ready. I have the Magus, which I think I pronounced that right. He is the magician in the Millennium Thoth, which is your energy, a very high manifestation energy. He can bring anything into his life that he wants to. There are no limits. So I think that if you can just get out of your thoughts, if you can stop overwhelming yourself, maybe practice meditation, that helps me. I can be an overthinker too. I'm double air, so and confusion. Yeah, the moon, there's something you're not seeing here. There's something that either is hidden from you, or it's something that you don't want to see. Okay, and this is what's causing you a lot of anxiety and overthinking, and it's overexerting your mental energy, and then you start thinking about things that they're not even realistic. It's just like overthinking into negativity. The Eight of Wands. Maybe you want someone to come forward, or maybe you are like overthinking about a relationship. Maybe being isolated right now is making you think like, I really want someone. I really want someone. I'm so bored. I would love to have a partner to do things with. You don't look at them as a distraction, but like I see the energy is like not mature yet for some of you for a relationship. Not that you're not mature. I'm just saying if you're going through something, then you're not ready, is what I'm seeing here. It's really strong that for love in April, whether there's someone here or not, or you're dealing with some past crap, you're not ready for that. Four of Cups, yeah. See, you're not even focused on your emotions. You're just in your head. You need to get out of your head. You need to get out of your head. But let's ask for advice from the tarot for my Gemini singles. Just take this time to really focus on yourself. I'm saying that for a lot of the readings, but it's true. Just focus on yourself. Don't focus on others. And meditate and do whatever the heck you can to get out of the energy of others, because it's affecting you. I can see that. The Five of Swords. Okay. So get out of conflict. The Ten of Wands. Gosh, see? Told you. Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is burdens. Five of Swords is like conflict. It's all mental energy though. Well, Wands is fire, but it's like, I think you're thinking about the past a lot, something that didn't work out, or how you did something, or how they did something, or maybe it's not the past, maybe it's just everything that's going on around you. Like, I can't do this. I had to fight someone for toilet paper yesterday. It was crazy. You know, like there's just like a lot of energy going on, and it's very important for you to ground yourself. So I think for April, if there is someone around, you may just not be in the right energy to really entertain that. And even if that is something you really want, I think that if you're not in that right energy, then there's more of a likelihood that it won't become something solid, right? You can't start something on shaky ground, and I feel like the ground is shaky. So let's draw a Lover's Oracle for you. Lover's Oracle for my Geminis. Okay, this is great. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So, what I see with this beautiful card, what I see is if you're worried about someone that you're really overthinking about, love conquers all things. And the energy that you're in right now is not love. So that's not going to conquer anything. That's going to keep taking you in this hole and getting you farther and farther away from your manifestations and your transformation. I think a transformation definitely needs to happen. So it's if whether your love for someone else conquers all things, or their love for you, or if it's the love for yourself. I feel like this is your self-love. To the heart. Your self-love. It really is. This is about you. It's about how you love yourself. It's about how you perceive yourself. Because if you're really loving yourself, then your mind isn't going to be spiraling about another person. So this is a really great time to focus on meditating and focus on finding what works for you and what's right for you. Because I think you're just kind of like in the middle of a storm right now, and you'll get through it. It'll be okay. It will. Just stop thinking that it'll get worse, because if you say it'll get worse, it might, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be a transformation, which transformations are painful, but they're so necessary, and you're always so like hot and beautiful and sexy and ready when you get out of them. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got for you.